ICSE Board, Chapter 15th, Unit 6, Health and Hygiene. I hope you will understand all the concept today I am going to teach you. If you have any doubt, do comment in comment section. Let me start. The topic we start in this video are personal hygiene, social hygiene, some vectors which affect human to cause disease are houseflies, mosquitoes, rat, and cockroaches. And now let's begin. Good health begins with the daily habit. Firstly, we discuss about health. What is health? Okay, health is nothing but a complete physical, mental, and social well-being of a human, which make us our body healthy, which help us to being us healthy. Okay, now we will discuss about hygiene. What is hygiene? Hygiene is nothing. It is a practice to maintain health and prevent disease. Okay, and then we can say that science or a practice to maintain our health and hygiene. Okay, if we are maintain our hygiene, we get rid of many diseases that are common in nowadays. These are diseases are common just because of we do not maintain hygiene in our food, in our daily uses food, or we mainly uses the junk food in this. Okay, let me discuss about hygiene. What is hygiene? Hygiene क्या होता है? The set of practice that maintain health and prevent disease. क्या है? ये एक प्रैक्टिस है जो हमारी हेल्थ को मेंटेन करके रखती है और हमें डिजीजेस से, बीमारियों से बचाती है. ओके, ये हमारे एक से ही नहीं होगा, तब हमारी कम्युनिटी मिलकर हमें हाइजीन प्रोवाइड करेगी, तब जाके हमारा इन्वायरमेंट क्लीन होगा. ओके, हमारी डेली हैबिट ही है जिससे हम हाइजीन मेंटेन कर सकते हैं और इलनेस से, इन्फेक्टेड डिजीज से बच सकते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट चले. अंडरस्टैंड? ओके, हाइजीन को हमने बेसिकली दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किया है. किस किस में देख लेते हैं. पर्सनल हाइजीन जो हम खुद मेंटेन करते हैं, जो इंडिविजुअल मेंटेन करता है. ओके, इंडिविजुअल मेंटेन करता है. सोशल हाइजीन जो सोसाइटी के द्वारा मेंटेन किया जाता है. ओके, आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड और नॉट? अंडरस्टैंड? ओके, सो पर्सनल हाइजीन में क्लीनिंगनेस, फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज, रेस्ट एंड स्लीप एंड हेल्दी हैबिट्स. अब इनको हम आने वाली स्लाइड्स में वन वन करके डिस्कस करेंगे. क्लीनिंगनेस क्या होता है, कैसे मेंटेन किया जाता है, सब कुछ. अब देखिए, पर्सनल हाइजीन में हम क्या करेंगे. हैंड हाइजीन, वॉशिंग आवर हैंड्स. हैंड वॉश करते हैं हम बिफोर ईटिंग फूड, आफ्टर ईटिंग फूड, बिफोर, आफ्टर गोइंग टू टॉयलेट, after coming out from washroom. All the steps are around the washing hands, and maintaining our hand hygiene is very important. Before eating food, we must wash our hands. This is the personal hygiene. Cleaning of body, bathing, we regularly bath to maintain our body clean. Brushing our teeth, oral hygiene we maintain. Okay, twice brushing our teeth is important to get rid of cavity and or bad odors in our mouth. Okay, next, here are overview from your book how cleanliness can be divided. Cleanliness are divided into 6 major parts: hand and skin. Proper washing of hand, एज ऑलरेडी डिस्कस इन प्रीवियस स्लाइड, कि हमें प्रॉपर हैंड को वॉश करना चाहिए खाना खाने से पहले, अच्छा वॉशरूम जाने से पहले, और वॉशरूम जाने के बाद हमें प्रॉपर हैंड को वॉश करना चाहिए. वॉशिंग अवर हेयर टू गेट रिड ऑफ टिकल्स एंड डेंड्रफ. हमें प्रॉपर हेयर वॉश करना चाहिए टाइम टू टाइम, ताकि हमारे हेयर में लाइसेस ना हो, डेंड्रफ ना हो. हमें अपने टिथ को, ओरल हाइजीन को भी मेंटेन करना है, ताकि हमारे टिथ अच्छे रहें, कैविटी ना हो, ओडर ना आए हमारे माउथ से. और हम ब्रीथ कहाँ से करते हैं, सांस कहाँ से लेते हैं, नोज से लेते हैं. हम माउथ से सांस नहीं लेते, कम ही सांस लेते हैं हमारी नोज के पास. हमारे नोस्ट्रल्स के अंदर बहुत सारे स्मॉल हेयर फॉलिकल्स होते हैं जो डस्ट को एक्सक्रीट आउट कर देते हैं एंड ओनली ऑक्सीजन को और साथ में गैसेस को अंदर जाने देते हैं। तो हमें हमारी नोज को भी क्लीन रखना हमारा क्या है, क्लीनिंगनेस का एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट है पर्सनल हाइजीन के अंदर। आईज को, हमारी आईज को क्लियर रखना, वॉशिंग ऑफ आईज प्रॉपरली आफ्टर वेकिंग अप एंड आफ्टर visiting to the dusty areas are very important to maintain our eyes health and ear. Clean our ear wax, proper cleaning of ear wax are very important. Or one prevention that are making in our cleaning of ear, that do not put the sharp edges material into our ear because it infect our eardrum. Okay, it defected our eardrum. It's very important. Are you able to understand the cleanliness? Okay, now we are move toward the second part. The second part is physical health and hygiene. Physical exercises के अंदर क्या आता है? Some exercise are necessary for all the group. We have to done exercise daily for just 15 to 20 minutes to maintain our health. It improve blood circulation. It is very important to have physical exercises. Okay, these are the second part of individual cleanliness. Next is sleep. Next is rest and sleep. We know that we sleep 8 hours daily, or it varies from person to person. So sleep and rest is very important for personal hygiene. Fourth one and last one is going to bed. Maintain good habit. Good habit is very important for all of us. We have to build good habit. Going early to the bed and wake up early in the morning is very good habit. You all know. Bowls, your stool should be cleared in morning. We have to passes our stool, means our excrete, regularly, means every day, or if possible in morning. Okay, we should avoid tobacco, alcoholic beverages, because these are all the bad habits will destroy our health, and we want our health don't be destroyed. Okay, next one is stimulant and sedative are unnecessary and spoil our habit. Means we are addicted to caffeines, coffee, chai, tea. We are addicted, but these are all just sedatives which are not necessary for our body. These just destroy our health. So do not make a habit of using such type of beverages, just like having caffeine, which destroy our health after a long term. Okay, all these are the personal hygiene that we have to maintain. First one is cleanliness, in which all these our body parts which maintain cleanliness are necessary. Second one is personal hygiene, exercise. Third one is rest and sleep, and last one is healthy habit that have to maintain in our daily life. Okay, next one is sanitation and keep the environment safe. Proper waste disposal, proper cleaning of toilet, whether it is public or private toilets, is very important to maintain hygiene in our surrounding. Waste and water disposal, safe and clean water from the sewage and insect pollutant, means we have the proper disposal of water. We have a proper disposal of water that we are putting into our river before enter into our household. Achha, segregation and use of covered dustbin all the time. We have a dustbin which must be covered, because if the dustbin is not covered, flies and all the insects are roaming around that and all they destroy our food. Elimination and stagnation to prevent the breeding of mosquito. Mosquito breedings can be avoided after proper sanitation of the water. Okay, maintain food hygiene before preparing food. Wash our hand or all the ingredients before preparing food. Cooking the food, proper cooking of food and storage of food is very important. Cover the food, refrigerate or prohibited discard through the smell and taste. If the food is smelling odor is very bad and you are feeling smelly and bad odor, you have to destroy that food or uh, left out or put the food into dustbin, because it contains very microbial bacteria which infect your health. Okay, exercise are very important for all the human beings, which maintain our physical and mental both health, physical and mental health. It may be playing, it may be yoga, it may be meditation, it may be exercise or a gym, that whatever you want, but physical and mental exercise are very important for a healthy human being. Okay, during we have to prevent disease. Whenever we are sneezing, we have to put handkerchief on our nose, so that the dust, so that the water droplet are not going out to some another people. Okay, and secondly, personal hygiene, do not use the hanky towel of someone else. Third, protective measures, we have to take good food, clear surroundings, safe water, nutritious food to make us healthy, that makes our healthy body. Okay, next one is, what is vector carry disease causing organism? Okay, someone tell me what is vector. If you are able to tell me what is vector, we will proceed further. Vector is nothing, is just the agent, or we can say the intermediate carrier of pathogens which causes disease. Pathogens are nothing, these are the organisms which causes disease. Okay, some pathogens are agents, we can say, are houseflies, mosquitoes, cockroaches, and rat. Okay, we all know all these pathogens are commonly in our houses. Some economic importance of houseflies are, housefly are natural scavenger. What is scavenger? Scavenger is which feeds on dead and decay organism. Dead and decay organism. Okay, cleaning and consuming of leftover food. We all know that the housefly consume the food and roaming around our food, so we cover our food to get rid of the flies, but dangerous for the human being. First enemy है butterfly for our human being, because it causes various disease to contamination of food and water like cholera and typhoid. We will proceed further to discuss all these diseases. Manner in which houseflies separate disease. There are the several manners in which the housefly separate disease. First are hair, body, leg, pick up, flip. See, the body of the butterfly is hairy type. Okay, whenever he or she sit down in the food or the contaminated excrete, their food carries that contaminated part into our body. The hair-like structure present in the foot of the fly contain it, and their saliva also excrete out. After that, they excrete the saliva and they excrete out the food, excrete out their waste into the food, and then direct transmission of germs take place. Are you able to understand or not? Now, hairy body and the leg pick up flit means hair, body and leg. Whenever a flies entered into the food or the contaminated uh, excrete that we are done out of our food, they carry the part into us. They carry the part along with that, and sometimes they carry the saliva, sometimes they excrete out their waste into the food, or sometimes they directly transmit the germs into the food. Okay, how we control it? We can control it by three types. All these three types are elimination of breeding places. We have to cover our all the foods and the material that can be contaminated by the flies. Okay, spraying, proper spray where the breeding of flies are take place, and avoidance by covering or maintaining hygiene so that flies are not able to come out. After that, mosquitoes and disease. Anopheles mosquito, Culex and Aedes, all these are the common mosquito that are surrounded by us. Anopheles causing malaria. Malaria is caused by a protozoa. We already discussed in the previous lessons that protozoa, that is Plasmodium. Plasmodium are the protozoa which causes the malaria by the mosquito named female Anopheles mosquito. Now the culex. Culex is caused Elephantasia or Filariasis, which is nematode worms which causes Wucheria. Okay. Next one is Aedes. Aedes is a mosquito which causes yellow fever, or maybe the dengue which is caused by the viruses. Okay, all these three are the mosquitoes. This is the female Anopheles, Culex and Aedes. These are the mosquito which causes disease in human and other organisms, just like monkey. Okay, next, how mosquitoes spread disease? We will discuss how mosquitoes spread disease. Mosquitoes spread disease by sucking the blood. They suck the blood and put the germ into the blood. Before sucking the blood, they inject the saliva into the skin, and this saliva containing the germs or the eggs which contaminated our blood and causing the malaria or some another disease, just like the fever, yellow fever, dengue in our blood. Okay, how we control the mosquitoes? By spraying like heat and another Mortine we spray to get rid of the mosquito. Elimination of breeding places, we have to eliminate all the places where breeding of the mosquito take place, just like stagnation of water, ठहरा हुआ पानी वहां पे हमें नहीं जमा करना चाहिए, because they produce a larva into water and this larva converted into mosquitoes. So we are recommended not to stay the water for a long period of time in our houses or in a tire, in a pot or in a pot. Okay, same this spraying stagnation water. Stagnation of water can be done by kerosene. We have to put kerosene into the water so that they do not separate the larva and the larva destroy before coming to become a mosquito. Okay, last one is the biological method. In this is the Gombius fish. This fish selectively eated larva of mosquito which causes dengue. So it is very important to rearing these fishes in our pond so that the larvae of mosquito are eaten by them. Next one is the cockroaches and the rat. How cockroaches are infected our hygiene? That is, cockroaches are a common household connecting main holes in the sewerages. It eats, spoil our food. It also eat and spoil our food. Also suspected carrier of viral disease like cancer causing viruses. We can get rid of by spraying DDT for control. Okay, DDT can be spray on the cockroaches, so we can get rid of it. After that is rat. Rat are the domestic pest. Their skin contain a rat phyla, which is a parasite that is called rat parasite, which causes plague. Common cause of causing the plague is a rat phyla, which present in the rat skin, which is a parasite, and the plague is the pandemic, which causes 20th century. In the early 20th century is the pandemic of plague. Many people are killed in this pandemic. Control and trapped. Control कैसे होगा? We can control it through trapped. We can trap it through the net, or we can use recticides for controlling the rat. Okay, houseflies, cockroaches and rat. Separate infection. Houseflies, we already discussed all this. Let us come to through overview. Pathogen from feces, organic waste directly to covered. Control कैसे है? Covered being even clean sounding, window clean, sunscreen and covered food storage. Okay, cockroaches controlled by kitchen dry, spoiled, and rat can be controlled stagnation water, use trap, and all this we already discussed. Now the mosquito and break, it's the life cycle. Anopheles, causes malaria, slow moving and stagnation water. कहाँ पे grow होता है? Slow moving and stagnation water, just like in pond or marshes. Okay, we have proper cleaning and spraying of the pond to get rid of the malaria of female anopheles. Aedes, chikungunya and dengue, small container like tires and the cooler. We have proper cleaning of our coolers and the tire which are containing the stagnation water of flower pots. Okay, Culex, Filiariasis, drain or dirty stagnation water or in sewage. We have proper cleaning of the sewage to get rid of this. Okay, control can be overcome. Clean water prevention and waterborne disease. Proper CVs and the treatment of all these diseases can be overcome. Industrial discharge containing toxin and chemical. Disease treatment just like typhoid, dysentery and hepatitis all prevent with the safe water practice. All these are the diseases caused by the water. We have to drink proper clean water, or if possible, we have to drink water after boiling it. Okay. Prevention. Treating the sewage, we have to treat our sewage before putting into the river, so that all the harmful chemicals and the waste that affect our rivers should be maintained. Regulate discharge, enforce regulating or industrial discharge of the river and lake. Purify at home, boil or filter the drinking water and wash hand regularly, and sanitation of water. Okay, industrial waste sometimes containing mercury. If we simply put the waste into the rivers or the water, then it causes some abnormalities in our central nervous system or nervous system, which affect our nervous system or brain, which is very dangerous for human being. Pesticides we use in our crops are DDT, which usually causes hormonal imbalance and causes cancers. So we have to stop or make minimum use of pesticides in our crop. Okay, next one is presence of fluoride in drinking water causes teeth disorder. Okay, if we have a proper amount of fluoride, that do not cause a tooth decay, but the amount of fluoride in our water increases, it causes the tooth decay in our environment. Okay, 3 common waterborne diseases is first one is cholera, caused by bacteria. Bacteria name is Bacillus vibrio cholera. Okay, sickness, vomiting and diarrhea. ये क्या है, इसके symptoms हैं. Diarrhea means loose motion. Okay. No urination due to the shortage of water in our body. If the urination does not take place, the urination comes into the blood, which is a high risk of poisonous, which causes sometimes death of the patient. Okay, infection of cholera. Cholera infection is through contaminated water. Dust and flies sit on the excreta, food handler, and dirty hands. Okay, next one is dysentery. Dysentery are of the 2 types. First one is Bacterial, second one is Amoebic dysentery. We have discussed the first one, dysentery. Bacillary dysentery. Causative agent bacterium, Shingella. Okay, common in children, marked for loose motion, diarrhea, intestinal pain, mild fever. Antibiotic treatment. Whenever this diarrhea or this bacillus dysentery causes in the children, the doctor recommended antibiotics. Prevention method: boiled water in drinking, avoid contaminated food and flies. Okay, the last second one is Amoebic dysentery. Causative agent is Protozoa, Entamoeba histolytica. Who is the causative agent? Protozoa, which is Entamoeba histolytica. This is the structure of Entamoeba histolytica. This is the pseudopodia, which is the flagella or the movement for help in locomotion. This is the nucleus, and this is the blood cells. Okay, enter the body through the contaminated food and water. Establish in lining of large intestine, feed the red blood cell of the host. What they are doing, they enter into the large intestine and eat क्या करती है, red blood cell, and then make contractile vacuum be a large pseudopodium. इनके पास क्या होता है, large pseudopodium होता है. फिर उसके बाद when fully mature, it when fully matured, it produces cyst, and cyst then excrete out into fecals. These seeds are active for many long time. Okay, and this process can be start when the host are present. Host to carry this into the vector, carry into the host. The process the process start again. Okay, the last one is hepatitis. Hepatitis, inflammation of liver. Hepato come from the hepato word, which means liver. Hepatitis A, hepatitis B and C. Hepatitis A is caused by the contaminated water, and hepatitis B and C is caused by the blood or the fluid. Okay, it symptoms can इसके, these are the symptoms of hepatitis: body ache, a yellowish, eyes yellowish, deep yellowish, urine due to the bile pigment. Anyone tell me the from where the bile is secreted out? Anyone tell me? Do comment in comment section. Enlargement of liver. All these are the symptoms of hepatitis A, B and C. Prevention: hepatitis vaccine, proper hygiene, and avoid taking fat-rich substance. Okay, all these are done. We have completed the chapter 15. If you like it, do comment, and do like, share and subscribe. Comment